So I did a little bit of experiment, you know, today. There's a little social psychology experiment. I acted like I was an inexperienced shy guy, just so I can help the guys out there. So I pretend to be shy and insecure, and let's be real honest, it's not gonna be really pretending because we all have insecurity. If I liked the way I look, I wouldn't be going to the gym as many times as I'm going. I'm just saying. But let's get to the thing. So I'm me pretend to be someone who's less experienced. I was like, is there a man or a woman you have a thing for? I'm not putting I'm not gonna put her name on anything because I don't want my followers to go and find her and be weird and come after her and do anything. So you're not gonna see that. You're only gonna see the messages, the certain messages I put out there. And she just said I got a thing for teasing people, for teasing and pleasing, babe. Obviously, because this is an OF. I just did social experiments where I subscribed to free or at least $5 accounts. This is what I call the burner OnlyFans models, because what you want to do is get, have either the $5 or free subscription ones that you could just wear on there. You wear things out where you turn them off, because for this experiment this requires you to have a lot of burners so you can go around just message and sound as crazy as possible for an experiment. And I said that if you could have anyone, who would it be, including the celebrities? I want to know so I can get on that level for you. The reason why I'm doing this is to prove something. Now I think she gave me a cop-out answer, but I'm not going to call her on that because I do thank her for being part of this experiment. She says it's all about confidence and connection, babe, who inspires you. The thing is, they're going to give you cop-out answers. The thing is, I have learned something from this experiment. It's not even about how good looking you are. It's not about how much money you make. In fact, even if you have confidence on top of it, I think it's really about experience. You should get someone who is on the same speed that you are. Stop trying to get someone who is at different speed than you are, because then it's not going to work. Even if things do work and there's communication and there is charisma in there, this is a bad idea, because here's the thing. She's going to find someone who's the exact same speed as her and experience. No, realistically, nobody wants someone who has less experience. And all the alpha bro, podcast bro people saying that they want a virgin, they really don't. The only reason why they want a virgin because they're easy to persuade, because they don't know. It's about getting them to do something nice for them, right? And manipulating them rather than, anything. Realistically, people are going to want at least some experience so you know what to do. So, me playing this shy, insecure person who don't think highly of himself. Now, again, I'm just doing this as an experiment for people who need some help in this development. So, yes, I have followed at least 5 free, subscription accounts, because they're going to be my burner accounts. I'm going to be messaging whatever it is to get the answers and the answers that I want. So that's exactly what I did. I'm doing this as a sacrifice to the people that watch me on the daily basis, no matter what it is. I do put some real world topics in this, and this is a real world topic. The idea is that you gotta find someone who's on the same speed that you are. It's really about that. How many partners unfortunately, as a guy, if you have not had a lot of female partners, it's gonna be hard to get any woman. They're just gonna be nice to say that it's all about confidence and stuff like that. It's really just a cop out. They're doing this just because they don't. It's convenient. And it's not. And this goes for anybody. Nobody wants to tell someone that has a thing for them, and they know they have a thing for them, that you're just not in the attraction range I want, or you're not as experienced as I want. So I'm just gonna give you what makes you sound good. And I said this also to test myself too, because I'm thinking if I become the thing that she's attracted to, then I win. That's another reason why I did this too. I did this because if I integrated myself and studied and trained to become exactly what she's interested in, then I've already won. So getting a bunch of failures by use of burner accounts I'm talking to, this will also give me what answers I need to do when I go out there in the world. So the point I'm trying to say is this. It's really about the speed and charisma. Looks, it does help. It does get you in the door. If you're at least somewhat handsome, they'll give you charitable. You could say the worst things. You could tell someone like this you're very clingy if you are like Duke Dennis, Henry Cavill, Brad Pitt level. You get the point. And I'm not even just talking about celebrities. If you're just generally attractive in the first place, you get away with saying some crazy stuff. But if you were a balding, overweight man, it's going to be really hard to, get upon. In fact, they would block you right then and there. Being attractive does help you get in the door. But really, you just need to be at the same speed as these people. And that's where it goes to.